Right, we're on today, we're talking about the delivery of the club into impact. So we're talking about compression, we're talking about how to create compression, how to create the feeling of compression, and a drill that's going to give you that compression. That's a lot of compression, chat. Let's get into it. Right, we're talking about compressing the golf ball. So compressing the golf ball requires two things to happen. First thing is we need forward shaft lean at impact. Shaft to lean. Sorry about that. Shaft to lean forward. We won't get any compression if the shaft leans backward through impact. It has to be here to create compression. Obviously, if leaning forward, leaning backwards would be loss of compression. So we need to get the shaft leaning forward. Another thing we need to do is get our weight going left towards target. So shaft leaning forward and weight going left, that sounds pretty simple. It's not just a case of getting the shaft to go forward at impact though. If we do that, we can put ourselves in some awkward positions, misalignments, alignment that's not really an alignment, weird kind of position. An alignment that's not really an alignment. Classic. What I mean by that is when we get into impact position, if we're just purely focusing on forward shaft lean and the weight going left, then we're going to get ourselves into a position where we've got the forward shaft lean, the weight's left, yes, but you can now see that the straight line from the fulcrum of my swing down to the sweet spot is breached by my left hand, too much forward shaft lean. So I want to be around about here, so I'm back into my straight line. That's the alignment we're talking about, and not there. I see so many people when they try and get the forward shaft lean, they get down into the shot and they keep their hands going forward and they get into this V shape heading towards target. That's wrong. And that keeps people just banging the club down in that position. Yeah, you're going to get compression, you're going to get forward shaft lean, but you're not going to get the launch that you're after, you're not going to get pure strike. So to get this pure strike that we're after, or the correct alignment at impact, which has got the forward shaft lean, the weight left, and the compression that we're after, we need to understand what happens to the butt end of the club as it travels through impact. It doesn't just go straight towards target, that has to slow down. The butt end slows down, which lets the club head catch up. So then we get into the alignment, or the slight forward shaft lean, which is lined from left shoulder to sweet spot. So we come down, 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 down into this position at impact. There's the straight line I'm talking about and the forward shaft lean that we're after. Not that exaggeration. It's horrible. So when we take the club, people who get into that position, they take the club and they want the hands to get ahead of the shot at impact, of course, for the lean, but they keep it going there. They go too much, they exaggerate it too much, and what happens is the club has to come down. The club head gets thrown down towards the golf ball, so as the club head gets thrown down towards the ball, the grip of the club has to come back up the way. So actually the grip of the club slows down and almost comes backwards. Well, it does come backwards as the club head outrides the hands, or outrides the butt end of the club. Come into impact, we don't need to be here. When we come into impact, we'll feel as though we get to this position here, then the butt end slows down and the hands keep going forward, and that's where we get into that alignment we're after. Not this position. It's all very well, but how do we feel that? We have to get a little drill that's going to allow us to feel that position before we can incorporate it. Lastly, golf shot. So a drill to do, pretty simple really, is we take the right hand off the grip and put it on the steel of the club, top of the shaft, bottom end of the grip, up to the top of our swing, and then from there as we come back down we want to get into that alignment. You can feel how the right hand has to outrun the left hand, so therefore the grip's slowing down and coming back up the way. Starting here, up, and as we come down, 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 they don't just both go laterally that direction. The right hand comes lower than the left, so you can see this hand, my left hand is actually coming to a stop. It's moving, 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 slowing down, stopping. Right hand's passing left. Now I'm in line position that we're after with forward shaft lean, and then body continues to rotate through to finish. So butt end of the club slows down, right hand passes, or club header lines up, sweet spot lines up with back of left hand and left shoulder. You got that? That is how we get to the forward shaft lean, the compression we're after, combined with the weight staying left or going left. So we can start with a little bit more weight on the left side, club comes back inside, keep the weight left, weight travels left, get to this position. As I look down at the golf ball, my left hand is now above the golf ball. That's where I release it from, because my left hand is going to continue towards target. Left hand, as I look down, is direct above the golf ball. It's going to continue that motion as my body turns, but from there, that's where I want to throw the club away. This left hand, my butt end of the club slowing down, there's my straight line position, and then continue through and up and away. That's the drill to do. Gripping down, to feel how it should slow down, where the butt end of the club stops. That's the feeling, but the actual participation of the drill, if you like, during impact is pump to there and stop. Left hand's in front of the golf ball in line with. There again, there, just holding that position, holding that, and then from there, that's what's going to happen to get that compression we're after. So if I was on course, if this was me on the course working on that, my pre-shot routine would look like, I've had a couple of practice swings, I would then step on, club behind the ball exactly where I'm going to hit, full address position, up, stop, hand above, this time do it in full action. Lovely. Felt a lot of power there, a lot of compression. So, when we're talking about compression, it's not necessarily compression of ball into the ground, which this funny angle we talked about, or misalignment, alignment that's not in alignment. That position there is just going to drive ball into the ground, but we're now releasing the club correctly into our forward shaft lean and compressing the club face onto back of ball on a slightly negative angle of attack, instead of thrashing the club and the ball into the ground. It's not real compression. It is compression, it's just the wrong compression. We hit the pipe one. It's got to go at some point. Guys, usual drill, subscriber, I'm 12 subscribers or something short of the 7,000, so nearly there. 1.1 million views, brilliant, thank you.